Hey everybody, I'm back to do a hair care, hair tip video on how to keep healthy hair. So, pretty much all of us do things that are bad for our hair. It's hard to keep our hair perfectly healthy, and I'm just going to give you guys a few tips that you guys just need to know. Everyone knows that they should trim their troubled ends every 2 months, about ½ an inch, to, cut off dead split ends and keep your hair healthy. A good, easy thing to do to improve your hair and keep it healthy is brush your hair before washing it, and this will remove any product buildup that's at your scalp and help when you're washing, and it will stimulate blood flow in your scalp, which will allow oxygen and other nutrients to your hair follicles. Handle your hair with extreme care when it's wet. It needs a lot of TLC and you should be very gentle, because your hair is so delicate and fragile when it's wet that it could just basically snap right off. And though you might not feel it, you're losing your hair, you're damaging hair, and that's really bad. So a lot of you guys know when your hair is wet, you should use wide tooth combs or brushes and avoid very close together pack the brushes and such, because it's bad, it snags your hair more. And I don't use a wide tooth comb, usually I use wide tooth bristled brushes. And you want to stick to plastic because wood will tend to snag and snap your hair. So wide and plastic. Go for that. Avoid wood and tightly fine bristles. That's really bad. You should deep condition your hair with some sort of hair mask or deep conditioner once every 2 weeks. This will help your hair restore its nutrients and recover from any heat damage or any damage it undertook in the last 2 weeks, and that will help your hair stay nice, shiny, and healthy looking. So let's talk about some hair growth blockers, because I know we all want long hair at times or want your hair to grow faster, and there is no way to really speed up your hair from growing. Your hair grows about ½ an inch to an inch every month, and it's really genetic. You really can't improve it too much. You can improve it maybe a little bit with some products that supposedly work and stuff like that. And not to knock any of those, the best way is just to be healthy and let your genes, by genes I mean DNA and stuff like that, not genes like Gap genes, not like that, to just do their job. And your hair will grow how it's supposed to as long as you keep it healthy, and it's all about maintenance. Hair growth blockers. Lack of sleep is a major one. Aside from getting baggy eyes and stuff, which none of us want, lack of sleep can really affect your hair because it's intertwined with your body, of course, and when your body's losing sleep, it's losing time to rest and recuperate, and it affects your hair. The biggest growth blocker is stress. I know we all get stressed out. Pretty much it's bad for your hair. It will probably stunt your growth of your hair because you're stressing so much. It's not healthy to stress at all, even though I'm a pretty big stressor myself. Really need to grow your hair and to keep it healthy? Water. I hate that though. I am not a water drinker. I know I really need it, and because I want my hair and my skin to become healthier and such, I'm forcing myself to drink water. I'm forcing myself. And if you're not a water drinker, then try to carry a water bottle around with you, and when you're thirsty, just think about, you don't have to spend money and buy another drink, just try to sip on some water. Eliminate and cut back on smoking for healthy hair, and carbonated sodas and caffeine, like this. I'm a Coca-Cola fanatic, 24/7, this is with me, and I'm trying, but for healthy hair, go with this. To maintain healthy hair, you also need good hair care products. I'm not saying there are really bad ones and really good ones and it all depends on price. It doesn't depend on price. You do not need professional hair care products to keep your hair healthy. Whatever really works for you is good. There are some bad chemicals that you should try to avoid, and I will list them off to the side. And you should check the ingredients on your shampoos and such and check if they have them. Natural shampoos aren't always the way to go, because they can also have bad ingredients too. Imagine that. People like Pantene Provene. Pantene Provene does have a few harsh chemicals, but if it isn't harming your hair and your hair still looks good and it works for you, that's fine. I switched from Pantene Provene in about 8th grade, I'm sure, because it stopped working for me. I could not stand it anymore. It works great for my sister, and she has super long hair. But me, it made my hair oily, and I didn't like the feeling. I switched to Garnier Fructis. And that's fine. That's my go-to drugstore shampoo, but right now I'm using the Body Shop banana shampoo and conditioner, and I love this stuff. It has one semi-harmful chemical, but everything else passes, so I'm happy with this, and it makes my hair really soft and smooth. Avoid using heat tools on your hair too much, and if you do use them, use a heat protectant. You need to. This will help not completely protect your hair, but protect your hair. Heat damage is really bad. It will break your hair off, and you don't want to fry your hair. That's not healthy at all. So get a good heat protectant. I recommend Tresemme Heat Taming Spray, Chi Silk Infusion, personally. You can avoid blow drying your hair. That's great. Me, I like to blow dry it to just finish it off, make it a little bit straighter. It's better not to brush your hair when you're blow drying. Use your hands, at least until it's at least halfway dry. And it's better to blow dry your hair in a downward motion. It will do less damage to your hair rather than going like this. To fry your hair. Use a lower heat setting if possible. Taking vitamins is also good for healthy hair. Vitamins with beta-carotene, which I'll put right here if I didn't say it right, is great because that is basically vitamin A, and it helps your hair and skin and nails. This is also found in green, dark green vegetables and yellow vegetables and fruits. And a healthy diet is essential to good, healthy hair. Protein is needed, eggs, protein's found in tofu, beans, stuff like that, steak, all that good stuff depending on what you eat. Just make sure you get protein and vitamins and you eat healthy. I know my hair isn't fabulous, but I'm just telling you guys some good tips that everyone should know, and thank you guys for watching.